Well, as you can see, he's wearing orange, and he'll be wearing orange going forward. We're talking to Bennett Warren, Tennessee's newest football commitment. Bennett, you picked Tennessee after visiting officially at the end of June. What was it about that trip that made Tennessee just feel right for you?
Um, there's a lot of, I guess you could say the team is in general they really function well together, and the way I felt being down there, having it been my first time down there, the way that the staff treats me, the way that the players all react to each other, and how they function well together and just talk to each other is just it's a really great environment. Personally, is from what I'm getting. Um, Everybody treats everybody the same. The staff is having fun with the players are having fun with the staff, but they're still working hard. They're still having a lot of the hard work is being done, and they're winning games while they can do it. And if I could do that, there's nothing better.
When you sit down with Coach Ellerby and Coach Heupel and Coach Halsley, what did they say about your games that just translates well in their offense?
I gotta say, when we were going over my film, because we used my film and their film together to see what kind of like plays that we happen to do similarly. Almost everything I'm doing in my school is matching up with plays that they use. Uh, I can see myself fitting well into the offense. It's not learning new techniques. It's not trying to do something out of the regular. It's things that I've been trying to focus on, and I just know that they can make me better at, and things of that nature.
Boo Carter obviously was, a guy who was working everybody back for your official visit weekend. What is it about that kid that just gravitates towards people? I mean, it just seems like whether it was you or Mike Matthews or Amari Jefferson or whoever, like he just has such a strong pull with other kids.
Man, Boo is a goofball. I love that kid. Boo is a funny dude. I he bonds so well with people. Boo is hilarious to me. I can see myself being around Boo. And I love Max Anderson too. That's my dog. We talk a lot. I talk to, matter of fact, my parents are talking to. They might be on the phone with Miss Anderson right now. Her and my mom, they're getting close together. They love talking to each other. I think that the current class of commits in general, I function well with. Gage Ginther was down there this weekend, and yeah, it was just good times, good vibes, good feels.
For you, knowing that Tennessee needs that instant impact guy at offensive tackle, and you've got a chance to come in, and it's not promised, right? But if you come in and do what you're supposed to do on the field, you have a real chance to play early. How big is that?
I mean that's huge. Personally, I think in when you watch college football, the sooner people play, the often the higher they end up going, or they often have more experience under their belt. Rather it just be them being, a red shirt. They got to play 4 games. Just the impact of playing 4 games, especially in a league like the SEC, can definitely impact your game going into the future.
Were you watching Tennessee much this past year, and how much did you know about Darnell Wright? Obviously a guy that went number 10 overall to the Chicago Bears.
Honestly, I watched. I think I watched 3 or 4 games from Tennessee, but I actually got to. I like to watch Darnell's film. I think Darnell became a really like a technician in this last year. I got to watch some of the crazy. He's often being shown on Instagram and Twitter for some of the moves he can do,
Sure.
like a jump set into a kick set to fake somebody out, swiping the hands. He did really well against Will Anderson. I remember watching that game. And I went up there this weekend, and we got to see the stats. Will Anderson didn't have a sack, a rush. We got locked down. He was he was very special. And then I actually was on a visit to LSU when they were playing Tennessee, and I got to watch that absolute beatdown.
And when you saw Tennessee's fans take over that stadium in the second half, and it was nothing but orange in there, as you called it, that beat down. Like, how impressive is that? I know, because the fan base is so vital to Tennessee.
I learned that there was 30,000 Tennessee fans at that LSU game, and it was clearly visible. That whole side of Death Valley was just covered in orange. the power tee was shown, the people were cheering, the music was blaring from there, and it was like the LSU fans were they almost went quiet by the time. But yeah, that was huge.
Well, Bennett, man, we appreciate the time. Congratulations on your commitment, and I know you're excited to have this process behind you and have a chance to go and compete and try to go win a state title this fall. Okay.
Yes, sir.